Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is my garage, or the garage corner of the garage. There's stuff over there, and Trans out sitting here, and Vespa is out there. Now, if you look at my community post, you'll be seeing that I've on the return journey from Dave's Day 2025. I felt, thunked that I had a judder like this. Just like that. Those of you who are as old as me will remember that one. But I think it was because a pair of us were knackered, but we made it home, that is. Because I took her out 2 or 3 days ago just to check, just to make sure that I wasn't seeing anything or hearing anything or feeling anything. And she rode okay. Went up to Halfords, got some new screwdrivers I needed. Torque bits and things. So I'm not sure. Keep pointing that way and keep looking that way because she's there. So she's running okay. She is going to be due for the 6,000 mile service, which I bought the belt and the roller thingies and them funny clip things. Mechanic me. But I thought today what I'd do is the first part of this like mini series of Spannering the Vespa. And I thought, how hard could it be to change the air filter? Because I don't know when it was last done, so I thought might as well. And while the air filter is loose, I want to, because I'm a bit bigger than most of the people that Vespa probably thought were going to buy one of these and ride them, I'm going to do what I did on the Trans Out, which is make the rear suspension harder, which I'm going to go all the way on that one because apparently there's not much difference, but it might be just enough to sort of solidify my rear end for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to waffle because my lungs are playing me up, and as you probably know, or you don't know, I don't know, whatever you know, or do you know, I've got knackered lungs, which makes me breathe odd when I'm bending over and up and down and all that sort of stuff. So to save you from all that deep breathing, because it might remind you of phone calls you might have had, I'm going to leave it on. We'll leave the mics on and everything so you can hear me swearing. And we'll do the rear suspension, the air filter, which means taking the lower panels off. And I want to buy some, oh, that's the point, maybe you might be helping with this, suggestions. I want to get, what do I want to get? Sorry, I keep looking. I'm sorry, it's very rude. Yeah, I want to get a black gloss with orange trim horn cover. And I want the, the skirts along the bottom, which I'll show you in a minute, that you take off to get access to the air filter and stuff. I want those in black gloss as well. So if you know where I can buy those. Yeah, it's a 21 HPE, so GTS 300 HPE 2021 model, which I don't think matters. That's it, other than I'm going to say, so that's going to be the air filter and suspension. Then we'll do the fluid, so we'll do the oil, coolant and gearbox oil. And then, like I said, I've got the belt and the rollers and doodahs, so we'll do the big one, the big change in the, doing the rollers and the twiddly things and all that sort of stuff. I've got tools will come, and we'll do that. So like a little mini series of Spannering the Vespa. So without further ado, because I bored you to death already, let's crack on, eh? See you in a mo. You'll still hear me, but you know what I mean, you won't see me much unless you can hear me and stuff like that. Anyway, over that way. So we get access to here. I think it's a 25mm torque again. No, 30. So I can get 30. It's going to be one or the other. I'm going to do now is take the light off. I'm going to try it with the okay, well, that was a bit easier. Apparently to take this off, push it up or push it off. There we go. And then there's a connector here, like that. So it comes off neat and tidy. There's a 25 torque driver to get that out. If I've done this right, this should be able to be pulled off. Then there's like, that's it, little sort of push in things, a bit like the Transarp's got as well. Oh, there you go. So there's that. If you know a black gloss one of these, that'd be cool. Black gloss here and then 300 hand painted there. That's for later. So what we're hoping to do now is take that off the lowest setting that's on now and crank it all the way around to the highest. I don't know. It's cold, obviously. Don't know how tough that's going to be. It's going to be tough on the other side, I know that, but let's just see if we can do that. So what I bought here, hopefully you can see, it's an adjustable thingy tool for doing suspension. Okay, so now got a funny feeling it's stuck in there. I think we need a bit of spray. Probably wrong, but means the other one's going to be buggered and all. Good morning. Different shirt, different day. Same Vespa. Someone kindly gave me some info to spray on some lubricating oil, which I happen to have some 3-in-1, which I believe was good enough. So I came out early this morning, sprayed the adjuster on the suspension, but even with the hammer of Thor, it wouldn't shift. I didn't use this, honest, I was joking. I just found it, I thought that'd be funny. Not. Anywho's, so I gave it a try. No, it's not budging. For some reason, it's just stuck. And that's annoying. So, you'll see a mechanic friend of mine, a real mechanic, tomorrow at work. See what he says I should do. But now, what I'm going to get on with is the second half of this particular bit, which is the air filter, which, fingers crossed, we'll be able to do. And if you give me 1 minute, I'm going to go and come back. Right, ready? Don't go away. So this is what I've got. I've got a high flow filtro. Just one of them. And apparently they're pretty good. So that's going to go in that now. I knew that the thumbnail screws at the top of the airbox were going to be a bit tricky to get to, so I've tinkered with it and I've found that a #1 screw bit head thing. Shall I go and get that and all? Shall I? Yeah. Hold on. I'm a pro at this, and hold on. I've watched, is it Robots? The Vespa thing. Yeah, I'll put a link underneath. I can't remember his name, but awesome mechanic that shows all these maintenance jobs on Vespas really, really well. So subscribe to his channel and subscribe to mine. So what I got was, I didn't have the fancy tool that he had that he could get right up in there. Anyway, so what I thought was, I'll get my small socket. I've got a 7mm, boom, to take a #1 bit. And with a little bit of perseverance, especially the one looking at the panel to your right hand side, the one that's up there, that's a bit tricky. So you get in there, you can get in there, so you might have to take this out if you can. Anywho, take this off, feed it in, and then put your bit in. But you can do it. So they are loose, they're hand loose now. And then the others are just as I'm finding them, whether they're through age or usage. But anyway, that's enough waffle. Let's crack on. Hopefully get one job done. See you in a mo. These ones, there's one up somewhere. I'm going to have to mill about. There's one there as well. So we'll undo these with a standard Phillips. Got a #2 here, I think. Yeah. So let's get these done. They're all the same size and they're sort of threaded screws. One. I've got a funny feeling that this is. Oh. There we go. So we're back, and we have the air fuel box. Sorry about breathing. Told you. Anywho's, so we can see that, yeah. Looks okay. I know what I'm looking for. And I was told that, yeah, so it's all mucky and there's a oil thing, which is something to do with the evap or something, the vapours or something like that anyway. So it's not in good nick. So that's going in the bin, which is behind me. And we've got some bits and pieces. I don't know if you can see it there, but just sort of, oh, if I get the camera, there's some stuff around here and all that. So I'm going to clean that out with my cloth. There's a bit of stuff there. We'll get rid of that and a bit of that. Clean that. Okay. Right, so that's that. And we get the new air filter. I'm not sure. Oh. Okay, I've got to come back, because apparently I've got to oil this. I didn't know that. Oh well. Okay, back in a mo. Hopefully you can see that. We've managed to get it up to the position 4, the highest position. I was using this, which is a C-spanner that I bought, adjustable C-spanner, because the bike didn't come with a quick kit. And a bit of persuasion. I'm sure you know how it's done, but let's see if I can capture it for you. 'Cause I did this last night when I got home from work. So you lock it on, which can be a bit fiddly. There, okay. And then slide that on and gave it a good tug. And when I say a good tug, it was intense. But we won. Yippee! Now, to get into this side, I think I'm going to have to take that off or loosen it. So now you can see on the top level, using a bit of persuasion. And what I did do was the airbox, I lifted it up using a bungee cord, which I'll show you. So it wraps it around the box and then hooked it to the front here and then to the front here just to lift it up so it was out of the way, and it gave me a clear run. So hopefully that little tip there will help someone else. We've done it.